All right, let's start a new one because we have some new guests who just came to the program. They're in the shadows, though. I can't quite tell who they are.
Brett, fix the fucking lights.
Sorry, but wait, isn't that who is? I know you, don't I?
Yeah. Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you, Norm Hamer from Hamer Nissan out of Carlsbad. Wasn't planning on being here today. We are actually doing the Hamer Nissan Holiday Naughty and Nice Nissan Sentra car giveaway contest.
Oh, okay. This is you're one of our sponsors or something? Is that what?
Not yet. We can talk about that though. I'd love to get something hooked up.
How did you just?
So the answer is
I'll
yes.
say this: when I'm running this show, this kind of shit's not going to happen.
Who let you in here? What?
Daryl. I don't know.
There's no one named Daryl.
Well, there was a guy named Daryl, and he let us in. He said, "Do what you want."
Us? He let us in? Who else are you with?
Well, I'm with the two finalists. Thanks for asking, and thanks for bringing it up. These are the two finalists. We have Ming. Ming, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Ming.
Oh, hey, Ming.
Hi.
That's who I thought I knew. Yeah,
you know me. I live in Sherman Oaks. And I'm trying to win a car. I would love to.
And you wanted to be a sports person for
I
a
did,
while.
and for a minute, yeah.
Yeah.
Hot minute. And now I want to win this car. Don't want to be scrub anymore, driving around.
Sure, a scrub is a...
What is a scrub?
Won't get no love from me.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're hanging out the passenger side.
Yeah, we're best friends.
A scrub is a guy who thinks he's fine.
Oh, okay. Hey, who
Isn't he also known as a
buster?
Yes, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
he's also known as a buster, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be a buster.
Who are you? Who was that talking with the very southern drawl?
Hey, my name's Keith Jones. This is going to be my sixth car this year if I can bring it home.
I hope you can.
I am I professionally put my hands on hard bodies and this is just going to be one more. Unfortunately, this contest is going on longer than I thought it was going
This has
to.
been going on. This
And I don't
contest-
understand why Ming is even here. He's not
Well-
even from Carlsbad. He's from Sherman Oaks.
Well,
Sherman
there's no
Oaks.
law. There's no law that you have to buy the car where you're
There
from.
should be, and I'm trying to
Or
lobby
win it.
for that.
Now, this car contest has been going on since 2010. We've tied previously
I'm
every
sorry.
time.
6 years?
You mean you've been holding the contest annually since 2010?
Biannually.
Wait, twice a year or every 2 years?
Is that twice?
Semi-annually would be every half year.
Right.
Are you just saying you're bi?
Then semi.
Are you just saying that you're
I've
bisexual?
seen him have sex with men and women.
So you're saying you're bisexual and you
we
wanted
do
to
it-
get that out there?
We do it once a year, but I'm bisexual.
That makes
That's-
two of us.
By Sentra. By Central. It's a Sentra.
Right. No, she's right.
Car is a Sentra.
Needle
It's
threaded.
a giveaway
Rhea.
of the Sentra.
But every year we have tried
Come
a
on.
different. We've tried a different contest. We started with drawing. But
Yeah,
I
we had
drew-
to draw the car.
They had to draw the.
And who?
so not a drawing.
No,
No,
But
that
like
was
a drawing of
in
a car.
2010. They each had to draw. They had to draw a Sentra.
Who would judge?
I judge all the contests
Based on how much it looks like
I
it,
do
or
my best to be fair, and honestly, they both did a wonderful job.
I did a sketch very similar to police artist type of sketch, no color.
But of a car.
No color.
and I did watercolors. I painted it in watercolors.
Right.
Is this from memory?
Yes, we were able
Do
to
you
look
get
at the car
15
for-
seconds
We,
to look
we get to run around the car for 15 seconds and look at it, and then we get put in a room.
Which was the contest the following year. They had to run around the car as fast as they could.
The car,
He got very excited seeing us run around the car, so he made that the next contest.
Yes, but every time we tied.
Every time they've tied. They've tied.
it's only the two of you
Yes, we
doing
since
these contests?
2010 we've been both trying to settle this.
No other
It is a
entrance.
2009 Sentra that we are trying to buy.
It still has
Trying
not
to
been
win.
driven, though. It has 12 miles on it. It's a beautiful car.
Hey, where did the 12 miles come from?
Well, you have to drive it from Long Beach. That's where it comes into port.
Oh, it's coming on a ship from
All our
Japan.
Centras come in on a ship.
Yeah,
from
it's
Japan.
technically it has
From Japan.
It
From
has
Japan.
50,000 sea miles. The car does.
Sure.
So
they don't count those. And,
Nautical miles.
and
Nautical
probably
miles.
some Japan miles as well.
Yes,
New cars
it has
all
a
count.
lot of Japan miles.
A lot of Japan miles.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the number.
What is the What is the equation that you measure Japan miles to American miles?
And does the car have 2 odometers?
These are a lot of questions, and I'd love to answer them.
All I know is there is no tread left on the tires. It's supposedly a brand new car, but there is 0 tread.
Well,
It sounds like the car's been driven quite a lot.
Depending on how you look at it.
He swears he's not rolling back the mileage, but this car has been in an accident. I can tell.
It doesn't need it's a fixture after a little bit, but it's. But honestly, the point is, it's a beautiful contest, and somebody's going to go home.
Oh, hey, Norm, just super quick.
Yeah.
So the first year,
yes,
we've heard was just a drawing. The second year was a running around the car. Now catch us up in the intervening years. Yeah. What was the contest?
2012 was a deviled egg eating contest.
But we both passed out, and then he
Right after eating 71 eggs, we
71.
out.
They eat
71 and out.
71 deviled eggs.
he pumped our unconscious bodies,
had to pump them
stomachs, and he found a 71 egg each.
Those were big. They were big eggs.
No one was keeping track as they ate them?
No, we were in a dark room.
You had to count the undigested eggs.
They was still whole. There was no chewing though.
I'll take the fall. I'll take the fall on that.
This is a bad plan. You got to count them as they go into the mouth.
Tell me, we're 5 years later and this isn't settled. There was a bad plan.
You know, after everything there's been in the news recently about protests, it's nice to hear about a contest.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Maxwell.
Can I quickly read the disclosure before we go ahead with the contest?
Go ahead.
And again, it's a naughty or nice story contest. They'll tell the best deed they did
You
this
said
year.
you say again? I don't think that you ever said this.
I've said this several times.
You were fielding lots of questions.
I've never heard it.
Here's the thing. I want to see one of these guys win a Nissan Sentra. I just need to know from 2013 to here, how did these guys compete?
I think we missed 2011 also, so I'd like to know what happened.
We took a year
2011.
off.
I'd also like to know why the first contest was 2010. They were competing for a 2009
It was
Sentra.
it was an older model. It was an end of year giveaway. We were trying to clear some space.
Which is funny because it's technically a 2008.
This contest has really
older.
reinvigorated things.
Look, we don't have time to go into every contest, unfortunately.
2013 was a hands on a hard body. We put our hands on a bodybuilder's body.
My cousin Larry is an amateur bodybuilder.
Very amateur. He's in bad shape.
He's in horrible shape.
Is he just a fat guy?
Yeah, it shouldn't have been called a hands on a hard body.
Once again,
hands on
we tied.
You tied, yeah.
But yeah, after
It just, did it erupt into a tickle fight?
I have a question. Frosty the Snowman here. Could I have participated in the hard body contest if I just had sticks for arms? If I'd put in sticks on the hard body, could I have been a participant? I have sticks for arms.
Sure, I don't have any problem with that.
I'm in on this next year.
Yeah, well,
I've always wanted a
hopefully
Sentra.
You'll be in, but until we settle this one, we're not looking forward to a new contest.
That's fair.
I just hope, Frosty, that by the time this car is given away, it's still street legal. Because sometimes the laws are updated and it might not have the proper brakes.
That is true. There's a lot has
Unfortunately,
happened
we can't be
since
responsible for that.
Yeah. So what is the contest this year?
Naughty or nice, and they're going to tell their best deed of the
Now,
year.
this is the first we're hearing this.
And they're
KNOTTY?
And I've said,
it's a rope contest.
Do we have to tie a knot and then tell a nice story? Is that it?
Could I be there with my scarf? It's got this big knot. You're just catching up on this. I have a knot in my scarf. Go ahead.
Oh, actually, it occurs to me that these three new people have no idea who anybody else is.
Gino, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. We got. This is, of course, a Hawaii lesbian. Time guy.
I didn't get any extra words.
Aloha lesbian. Cruising USA, and then we have over here. We have the time guy. We have
fake death, real death.
Fake death, real host, fake host, snowman. Not important. Let's hear more about the Nissan contest. The anthropomorphic snow beast that's talking. Move it on.
Very quickly, I'll go through some
Love
of
being called a beast.
The disclosure.
I was going to say.
I love it. It's a compliment. I feel strong.
This is the
Because
disclosure.
honestly, we want to get this out of the way
go ahead.
and out of your hair.
Go ahead.
Out of your hair. Children under the age of 13 are not authorized to post messages or participate in forums as defined below on the site. All registration
barely hear
information
him.
you submit to
This is an internet forum disclosure.
We need the micro machines
You
guy to
are
say this
responsible
fast.
for maintaining the confidentiality of your password.
This is not a disclosure of a car contest. It is a message
If you
board.
suspect any unauthorized use of it,
He's reading a
access
message
to
board
the-
disclosure.
I feel like
Your
it's just a cut and
account or
paste of a.
password.
Yeah, you're just mumbling right. Look, let's get to the contest.
this is not a contest. This is an agreement.
What?
To
Wait,
purchase
what
a
was
car.
that? Wait, hold on. Back up.
I said this is not
Or
a
a
contest.
slightly
This is
reduced
an
price.
agreement to purchase.
Wait, what is that? This is not a contest.
You're fighting for the right to buy the car.
That's just in the disclosure that you'll sign. That has nothing to do with.
They haven't even signed it yet. It's been years.
Well, we have to re-sign it to make it
Oh,
legal.
okay. Every
The
year.
purchase agreement needs to be legal. Every
Just to
year.
be clear, a 13-year-old child can't enter the contest.
No, they can. They just have to keep their password secret.
13-year-olds cannot post about it.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Look, this is
It's just like a reverse lease. You've leased these men.
I've owned several
to buy
cars.
a car from you.
I realize
for
now I've never set
7
the
years.
password for a car.
So we'll go ahead and first
I always
quickly
forget to set
hear
the password for my car.
a good deed from both. And starting now, the timer starts right now.
My good deed for the contest is this last Martin Luther King Day. I was walking down the street. It's free parking. You don't have to pay the meter. And I see this Jewish lady. She's a Hasidic Jewish. And I saw she was going to put a quarter in the meter. I said, hey, you don't have to do this. It's Martin Luther King Day. And then she stopped. She saved the quarter. She did not talk to me because she's not allowed to talk to the man that's not her husband, but I saw in her eyes the thanks.
And time.
That's my time. That's it.
Time on your good deed, and we'll jump right into the good deed from Keith Jones.
All right, let's see. I guess
Too bad, Maxwell, you didn't get to use the time of this one.
I was just trying to let him get to it.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Keith.
The nicest thing I ever done was I raised $15 million for the victims of 9/11.
The clear winner.
Wait, no, the contest is not over. The contest
But
is not over.
let's see how
So much money. You could have built a Westworld for snowmen.
You
Let's
could have
see how
bought
the
several
naughty goes.
Nissan Sentras.
Was that in the past year, though?
It depends on the naughty.
I
though.
really
We
am
have-
curious
because-
about these
Oh,
naughties.
there's a naughty?
Yeah, we
Okay.
have to do naughty.
All right, go ahead.
Also, don't act like this is settled because I helped a real woman that I'm looking in her eyes. He helped, what, ghosts?
I was going to say the victims of 9/11.
He didn't give it to the family of the victim.
He very specifically
gave it
said
to the victim.
the victims of 9/11.
They don't need anything.
Yeah, that's true. You just.
I buried $15 million
At Ground Zero.
at Ground Zero.
Wait, is it still there? Oh shit! This is gonna be
Yeah.
a race.
This is like
Nick Cage is going to beat us all.
Okay, let's hear the naughties because we have to take a
Naughties.
break right after this. Here we go.
Okay, go ahead. Let's start
Okay.
with Keith.
I guess the naughtiest thing I ever done. It's either once I was in the bedroom and I spanked my wife on the butt when we was having sex, or I sold a majority of America's secrets to Russia in the late 1980s.
Yeah, that's probably
Okay.
the latter. I don't know.
So,
Ming?
yeah, my most naughty thing is when I was a teenager, I was playing darts in my friend's house. It was rumored her family was in the Mexican mafia. There was a man for 3 days in the garage doing lots of work. One day he came in and said, I need you to come help me with something. Threw a pair of gloves at me. I put on the gloves. He showed me a car that had clearly been stripped for 3 days. He said, just get rid of it. I pushed it down the street. I got rid of it behind a 7-Eleven. And, because I'm not going to say no to the Mexican mafia.
Okay.
So I guess, I did help with the Grand Theft Auto, which
Okay.
is pertinent to this contest.
This is I have to say, Norm, this is a tough one because
It is a tough one.
Because Keith's high was very high,
Yes.
but his low was even lower.
His low is treason.
And I'm going to
Very-
quickly,
just to
very
be
quickly
clear.
run this.
broad definition.
Run
of
this
naughty.
through my-
What's that, Norm? You're gonna what?
I'm going to just quickly run this through my simple mental algorithm.
Okay.
And then
You're going to think about it?
yeah.
So you are the sole judge
Yes.
of the contest.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and announce it immediately. It's a tie.
What?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Shit. Another one.
Okay.
Here's my suspicion. I have a suspicion. I think that all year long, Norm is driving this car. I think Norm is driving the Sentra.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And that it is never a contest that is actually going to somebody's going to win.
Do you guys have to hang out at the car dealership in the entire year, too?
Yeah, and work.
Okay, look.